Well, good afternoon, good evening, good morning to everybody out there. This is Jason here with Signature Esports. I am doing a little playthrough now. I played this game a little bit live on stream and wanted to put a video out and kind of going over it because I've enjoyed it, and I wanted to make sure that I gave a little extra love and attention to the game. It's just recently seen an update. A couple of patches came through, so I want to get in and start a new game and try and take this to the next level. We're going to see what changes have been made, and of course, give you kind of a playthrough of what's going on with it. This is from PlayWay S.A. The developer is Chrysopy Games. It was released November 14th. This is called Driving Life. Driving Life is a hardcore driving and survival experience set in the heart of rural America. Stranded on a remote island with barely any money, you will have to scrape by taking on driving jobs, managing your expenses, and surviving on whatever cheap food and drinks you can afford. Has somewhat of a realistic driving model, manual transmissions, a variety of vehicles to operate. Driving Life is a true test of skill and endurance, and you have small personal cars, minivans. They do have some heavy-duty trucks in here. Every vehicle demands mastery as you navigate the island, winding roads, dirt trails, and ferry routes. There's basically, the best way that I can describe it is that you are a late 1990s Uber driver, if that makes sense, because you don't have a smartphone. Everything you've done is very old school. You drive by map, and you have to figure things out. There's no way to how do I put this lightly? There's no like on-screen HUD or anything like that that dictates where you should go, and it was interesting to play, and I enjoyed it. So we're gonna go through the first 20 or 30 minutes of the game and show you what it has to offer so far. And like I said, I did play it live on stream, but if you want to check out all of our live stream from iRacing broadcasts and a lot of vehicle related streams, and of course, we play all kinds of different games, and been enjoying the gaming life, so to speak, outside of just calling iRacing broadcasts and whatnot. But if you want to check out our streams, twitch.tv/Signature Esports. You can subscribe right here to our YouTube channel, and of course you can follow us on Facebook at Signature Esports over there as well. I want to thank PlayWay for sending the game over. They did send me a copy of the full game, and I'm going to put a link to the Steam stores. You can either wishlist it or try it yourself. The Steam page will be, of course, in the description of this video. Like, follow, subscribe, leave me a comment, and tell me how your day was doing. I always have goals of continuing to strive to make our content better and whatnot. So we're going to continue to do that. So without further ado, we're going to jump into a new game, and we're going to go from there. So take a look at it. You can drink from water hoses that are hung on certain houses. There's no shame in it. Remember back in the day when you used to drink from the garden hose? I mean, I do. I was born, prior to the 90s. There in the 80s, and we used to drink from the garden hose. We used to run through the sprinkler. We used to have a slip and slide that my dad had more going on with it as well. Your late uncle has bequeathed a car on condition that you move to this island. You are also advised to offer your services as a driver. You will have to find somewhere to sleep, food and drink, as well as entertainment. Visit the help menu for tips on playing the game. Press any key to begin. Now, I did go in and adjust some of the volume down. I got rid of the music because the music was super loud, even on I think 30% volume or whatever. I think it was 0.3. So I turned it all the way off. And then some of the characters are kind of loud too. But just so you know, when you first get into this game, it's a lot of information all at once. but you can pay attention. There are markers that happen on to tell you where to go on the map, but there's no HUD to tell you where to go for the most part. So we'll see if anything's changed since the last time I played this. I played this about a week ago on stream, and it was fun. It was relaxing and it was entertaining. So let's jump in. All right, we have bottom left. We're gonna go talk to our relative. I think, yeah, she's over there waving. You'll see a lot of people waving when it comes to like things that you have to do. We have hunger, thirst, fatigue, and boredom. We have $650 in cash, and we're gonna go from there. Let's see what our cousin has to say, or a relative. Yeah, cousin Clara. That's who it is.
Finally here.
Yep.
This is my dad's old car that he wanted you to have. Do you want me to help you find a place to stay on the island?
We're gonna go ahead and say yes, please, even though we kind of know where to go.
Keys. You should drive. Let's get in.
All right, here we go. We got a vehicle. All right, tutorial.
First, let's find you a room. I know a place. Drive out of the harbor, then hang a right at the next 3 intersections. Go straight through the covered bridge, then turn left at the next 2 intersections. Let's go.
That's like real directions. It's like real directions.
Dad loved to drive manual, but if you are more comfortable with an automatic, I know a guy selling one for cheap. His name is Eddie, and he works at the mechanic shop in Pontchartrain.
Pontchartrain. So everything here
Pontchartrain has a real estate office too when you are ready to buy a house.
Okay.
There's also a racetrack there where you might be able to earn some money if you're quick enough.
Okay. So she gives a lot of information.
Your car, you can get it fixed at a mechanic's shop. You can find those in Blackridge, Pontchartrain, South Broughton, and Westport. The South Broughton garage can also build a car for you if you bring them parts.
Which I have not looked at yet. So
if I were you, I would visit the driving school in Samuelton to see about getting the B, C, or D license. Then there's a lot more businesses around the island where you could work.
And that is something that I did do on live on stream.
You're probably going to want a bank account. The only branch on the island is in Blackridge next to the gas station.
So, like I said, there's a lot of information that happens right away. There's Pontchartrain right here, where the real estate office is, and that's also where the mechanic is she was talking about. There's a car dealership over at Blackridge. There's a bank in Blackridge as well. We're going to Samuelton, which is where the hotel is. That's what this marker is right here. You can select it, but you literally, as big as the map is, you really actually just need to follow the roads. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna follow the roads, and we're gonna do what we do here. All right, so we're gonna drive by looking at that. We're gonna do this, and then we're going to I think it's K to turn the car on. It is, and of course camera view is C. And then if you want to do go up a gear, you're going to scroll up on your mouse wheel for a manual transmission if you're playing mouse and keyboard. Now, I did... we have mirrors now. I didn't see that before. That's kind of interesting. All right, and fatigue slowly goes up. I don't know if there's anything that has... Oh, let's bring the volume of that down real quick. The effects, we'll bring that down. Vehicles, bring that down as well. And go back. Resume. Anyway, you get a lot of information right away. So that's one of the things that I will say that if the developer does watch this and listen to this, over the course of this, while you're driving, since it's a fair drive, you could spread that information out over the course of this drive with her in the car, because we don't get to say much while we're going. You know what I mean? That's it. That's one of the only things that I've seen. And then I don't know if they're going to add police in here or driving infractions or anything like that. You do get damage on your vehicle, and I am pretty happy with the driving physics so far. This car feels weighted, and you can use the gears to slow down, of course. I have not tried this with my sim setup, my wheel and pedal setup, but I will at some point. I do wish the camera would auto focus back on the back of the car. It's very floaty, but you know, it's okay. And of course, I'm playing on mouse and keyboard, so it's a little bit different. What is great about this is, just like in real life, since we're going to Samuelton, there are signs. There are signs. Isn't that cool? I like it. Put ourselves in a lower gear. I don't know what they're doing. Now, the intelligence of the cars around you are not great, right? And the reason why I say that is I had a bus push me through a stop sign on the live stream, and I was like, excuse me? Didn't stop and wait its turn when we were at a red light. So I don't know how far that's gonna be developed, but again, this is an early access game, so you know, I'll continue to follow it because I like games like ATS and you know, life simulators and whatnot. I do like those things. Now on the left over here, this is going to be one of our first jobs. That is going to be I think it's a sushi restaurant or a Japanese restaurant. It's pretty cool. Pretty happy about that one. Where are we at? We're going to Samuelton still. So we are right here. We're gonna out. Of course, I'm going in a very much in a lower gear. Feels sluggish, but it almost feels better. Be kind of cool to see what a sequential shifter does when it comes to manuals. I'm a fan. Miles per hour simulated, 45 miles an hour. This vehicle doesn't do a whole lot when it comes to speed, but it's all right by me. Stop here. We'll start in second gear. Check both ways. I would hope that this game would have VR support. Do you know how cool it would be to play like I do in the ATS and VR? It'd be great, but you know, everybody has their own budget when it comes to a game.
We're almost there. See that big motel sign on the right?
Yeah,
Turn
see
into
that
parking lot.
That's the first time she's spoken to us. But hey, you know what? We've gotten here. We're gonna probably be in room 1, so we're gonna come over here. We're gonna park, and we're gonna go back in.
I'm gonna let you be. You need a job. Talk to people around the island. Almost every town has at least one business looking for drivers. I'm sure the Chinese restaurant needs a delivery driver because Mrs. Chan's son just left for college. Have fun. Bye.
Okay, bye. If you hold the space bar, you can put on your parking brake. Now, getting in and out of the vehicle, right? If you look at the door, you need to press A to get out of the vehicle. When you get into the vehicle, you just walk into the vehicle. And then in order to drive the car, you have to select that you're driving the car. But you need to make sure you close your door first and then drive your vehicle, right? You hit E again, it'll be that way. So, okay, we can go and we could rent a room, which we have to pay every day.
Can I help
which
you?
is realistic. Yep. There is, what is your name? Always ask what their name is.
Alice.
I don't know if it's good for
Can I
anything,
help you?
but, you know, it'd be good. We've got,
Your room is number 1. Glad you decided to stay. Can I help you?
yeah. Oh, sorry, I skipped that, but she says glad you decided to stay. What is there to do in
There's the
Samuelton?
driving school, the gas station, the post office, and the heavy equipment dealership.
a couple of different things to do.
Can I help you?
Anything else that she wants us to?
Okay, bye.
So I don't have the required license for that vehicle. I don't. It doesn't tell me what license I need. But if I open up, is it the map or the information, which is you need a B license to drive that one. The Chinese restaurant, you need an A license, for the post office. But you need an apprentice reputation, and then I'm a neophyte, which is the current reputation. We passed the we passed Mrs. Chan's on the way in. All right, we're in fourth gear. We're gonna go all the way down to reverse. We're gonna get rid of the parking brake. I'm gonna go ahead and just do this, and you hold the W key to do everything on manual. And now we're gonna go in first gear, and we're gonna go back, and we're gonna go see Mrs. Chen. Mrs. Chen. Of course, I didn't look both ways, but it's all right. Get up here. We're gonna turn right. I haven't looked to see what the turn signals are, but you know. There's a stop sign. Turn it right. Someone blow the stop sign. It is literally Uberisk. So we're gonna go give Miss Chan our card. I didn't know we had business cards. Kind of the old tappy tap kind of thing, right? When it comes to driving, but what I've realized is that you're not really in a hurry. You're just here to do the thing. All right. Let's turn down here. Uh-oh. See, I hit the stop hit the stop sign, and I did a lot of damage to my car. A lot of damage, and that sign did not give way. All right, we're going to park here. Hold it to engage parking brake. Turn the car off. Hit E to get out, and then step out of the vehicle. Bam. Work on this. Hello, Mrs. Chan. Table for one. What is your name?
I'm Dorothy.
It's Dorothy. See? So now we have her first name, even though it's Mrs. Chen. Here's my card if you need a driver.
We need help with the deliveries. I call you soon.
I'll call you soon, she says. All right, good deal. All right, no physical damage on the vehicle, but you know, I did hit that sign. All right. Oh, get rid of that. All right, let's go back to the hotel room. Lights are L. That is kind of just like every game, which makes sense. Now, you can I think it's holding, is it? Huh. I think right click is your clutch. You can steer by holding left click. And steering, but I'd rather use the mouse or use A and D. So not a big deal. Get a little bit better about driving. Boom, boom, boom. Turn left. Now, we'll have to make some money before I go and try to repair the vehicle, but we may do that the next episode. But in order to do everything, we need to make sure that we go and accelerate time. So we're going to turn on the television to accelerate time. Now, the television was really loud before. So we'll check on that. But it's like old timey shows, which is exactly what you expect out of something in the 90s. When it comes to a 90s hotel. All right, we stepped out, closed the door. This is room 1. Let's close it. And this is how you pass time. It goes 10 times the speed. All right. Oh, because I turned the music all the way down. It's doing it. But yeah, the time goes by fast. And you can tell the time goes by fast. If I turn the TV off, the time slows back down, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, we're going to bed. Got no money. Well, we have $600, but you know, pretty stinking cool. So we're going to go to bed. We're waiting for the sun to come back up. Boom, boom. Day-night cycle, of course, which is pretty cool. Now we're thirsty and we're hungry. We'll not go to bed right away. We're going to go in here. We're going to go ahead and drive the car, turn it back on with K, and then we're going to release park and brake, which I see a lot of the there is a mini map. Okay, there's a mini map. We're going to get rid of that. You can enable cheats. I didn't know that was the thing. You could do simple transmission, or you can do complex transmission, which is engaging the clutch. But I'm not going to use a clutch because I don't have this game hooked up to the sim rig. So I want to know how to turn off the mirrors when I'm in this view. I want the mirrors to be on only when we're in the vehicle. All right. So we'll hold this. We'll turn that off. And then we'll get out of the vehicle. See if we need any gas. Refuel the vehicle for 59 cents. So it doesn't have you do the actual task. And I hope that they add that, because that would be, it's pretty cool. So if we drink a soda for 75 cents, takes down our thirst quite a bit. Another one there. Let's eat a snack, get rid of some of the hunger. And then there's that. So now that we're in, we need to we're not going to be able to work for Mrs. Chen if I go to I until 1300, right? So what we are going to go do is we're going to go up and start our bank account. In order to do that, we need to go back through Samuelton and go up to the bank. So turn the car on. Boom, boom, boom. Start the car. We definitely need to go ahead and we're gonna go and open our bank account up at the bank in Blackstone. And what's great about this is just like regular driving. I mean, that is Accord City, East Samuelton. Now, if I want to, that's Accord City, East Samuelton. The map is based off landmarks. Here's the heavy equipment shop right here, which is cool. Trucks, tractors, forklifts. So I'm assuming those are going to be jobs we're going to be able to do at some point. So, just based off of how this is progressing, but we're going to be a delivery driver here in just a few moments. So, let's get through. Let's go open our bank account and work our way through it. Of course, our fuel gauge is down there, and how much damage we have is down there as well. Let's go to Black Ridge, not Blackstone. Black Ridge is the town. It's not a bad looking game for a simple driving simulator. Now, if I change the camera view to inside the car, it's not bad at all. So yeah, there is a mini map. I didn't see that in the options before, so that's probably on me. And then we can look at the sign as we're going by. Black Ridge is going to be to the left. All right, they're turning. Now I hope the vehicle behind me doesn't hit me. We're going. Boy, she turns like a tank. Now there is no little bitty dot up there from everything that I've seen, but I'm assuming where we're going here. The bank is going to be up here on the left. We're going to run the stoplight because, you know, what we're doing. Yeah, so the bank is going to be over here. And we're going to pull in here at Summit Bank, which I actually used to bank at a Summit Bank long time ago. That was when I was in the Army. Okay, let's turn the car off so we don't waste any gas. Let's hit E. We're going to get out. We're going to do this. Boom, 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 boom. Close the door. Let's go in and say hello. This is the bank teller.
How can I help you?
Oh, what's your name?
Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi, welcome. How can I help you?
We're going to open an account.
Thank you for deciding to bank with us.
Mhm.
You can now use the ATM or make transactions with me at the counter.
Cool. Well, yeah, we couldn't use the ATM anywhere else. There are ATMs all over the city. So if I come over here, this one? No, wait. How come it won't let me use that one? Is it this one? No? No? Let's see.
Hi, welcome. How can I help you?
Can I make a
Very well,
deposit?
Thank you.
We're going to deposit $50. And we're going to hit enter. Sweet.
Hi, welcome. How can I help you?
Let's see
Very
if
well, thank you.
let's see if that yeah, it took. All right, it took. Good deal. So we can't use these here. I thought we could use that ATM inside. Is there one at the gas station or is there I don't know. This is it'd be cool if we got flat tires. Oh, coffee. Ooh. Patty Queen. What's over here? I haven't checked this out yet. We're going to be able to... Oh, I can eat fast food for $4.50. Okay. Good Lord. It did everything. Okay, cool. I probably should have waited for that. Vehicle rescue service. No, we're not going to tow. I wonder if that's for us, if we have to run to it. Anyway, let's get in the car. Turn it on. Let's go back to Samuelton. Turn the key in. Get rid of that. Turn the car around. Driving down oncoming traffic. Like the teenager I was back in the 90s. So for what it is actually just not a bad game. You know, I've it's not as polished as a game like ATS, but you know, it's not bad. I don't know if there's dynamic weather or anything like that, if we're going to get rain or that's going to affect anything. But again, for what it is, PlayWay did a great job of just keeping it nice and easy, nice and simple. I think we're going to take a left up here. We are. Yeah, we did no traffic violations or anything like that, so just kind of learning our way through, right? Maybe I made a wrong corner. No, I didn't. It's up here. That's Septerion. Hold on. I'm going the wrong way. Hold on. We need to go back around. Hold on. All right. All right, let's go up here. I think I turned too soon. Accord City. There's a bus. Now, we will when we are. I think our first lesson is driving lessons with the. With the bus, actually. There it is, Samuelton. At least there's gas stations all over the place. That I find to be worthy of noting. So, you know, just like in the real world, gas stations were your primary. It'd be cool if we needed information, we had to stop off at a gas station, you know, or ask for directions of something. It'd be kind of cool. Let's go and make sure that we can fast forward enough time to take on a job here, and we'll do that. So you're getting the full experience. No editing involved. Each of there's the driving school off to the left. Each of the post office is right there. Each of the experiences, it gives you the small town vibe here, right? And I like that. I think that's cool. I think I just passed the hotel. I did. Let's pull in here. It's $50 a day, so you got to make $50, and you don't make that much money as a delivery driver. That's for darn sure. Okay, let's turn the vehicle off. Parker brake is held. We're going. Get off of there. Get out of here. Get out of there. All right, let's go in here. Gonna open the door. We're gonna turn the TV on. We're gonna wait for the phone to ring. Oh no. Good Lord. So never mind. Shut that door. It's so loud. I want to. All right. Let's figure out what that is so loud. Audio. Effects. Voices are fine. Is it that? We should be able to turn. We need to be able to turn this down. You know what I mean? This needs there's a volume knob right there. It's that little one right there. Yeah, pop the TV. You pull it out to turn the TV on. And you turn the volume left or right to turn it up and down. Oh,
The story is about 10 rather close relations of ours who seem to get into almost exactly the same kind of trouble we do.
there you go.
All 10 of these jolly characters lived in the same neighborhood and were all good friends. Generally speaking. Each of them had a bicycle, and each took care of his bicycle in exactly the took care of himself.
Yeah, take care of your bicycle.
One day they held a group think and decided to have a picnic in a little park just 9 blocks away.
A group
Now,
think.
That doesn't sound far, but a lot can happen in 9 blocks, right? Well, sound off out there. I said right?
Right.
So, they all ran home and made themselves sandwiches. I know that doesn't sound too likely, but of course, human. Then they hurried back, all ready to go. Now, one of the 10 was a rather hungry.
All right, here we go.
Can you come to the restaurant? We are very busy right now.
There we go. Sure, you're right
Thank
there.
you so much.
Okay, hang up. All right, so we drive our vehicle there, but we're going to be driving Mrs. Chan's vehicle. All right, use the mirrors. And we're going to go. All right, Mrs. Chen is to the left, and we're going to go up. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're going through the grass here. Now, I hit that when I played it in the live stream, it took damage on the bottom of the car, but I think in one of the patch notes, I did see that they fixed how much damage you take to the underside of the vehicle. So I was good to hear that because I literally saw that patch. It was like, oh, I just did that. So it was good to see. But be careful with hitting stop signs. Those stop signs are immovable objects. And considering how much damage I just took, be good to go. So there's where that car's parked. All right, let's turn our vehicle off. Hopefully she doesn't come out and look at our vehicle with the amount of damage I have here. Let's go get the keys from Mrs.
Thank you for
Dorothy
coming.
Chen. Need the keys.
Here, take them. I need those back at the end.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for coming. Park the car on the dirt path in front of the reserved parking sign.
Yep, no problem. Okay. We're waiting for the food. So, nobody's cooking right now. We're just, oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. So there's the food. Sits on the counter. Hold on. Open the door. We're going to grab this. You hold it and then scroll wheel actually brings it towards you. Kind of like what you see. Uh-oh. That's not, there we go. There we go. Put it in the floorboard. Okay. Very mechanical when it comes to how you do things here. All right. And of course, you clip through the clip through it a little bit here. All right, let's put this in here. All right, we're gonna get out of the car again, and then we're gonna grab it. Boom, 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 boom. Now we only have $540 on us, and there's an ATM, but I don't know. I'm sure there were eight. Excuse me. Oh, I'm spilling the food. I'm spilling the food. I'm spilling the food. There we go. Let's not spill the food. Oh, come on now. I don't know if I'm spilling the food at all, but we're just going to park it there. We're good. So we need to go to 2 Midnight Court, 5 Midnight Court, and Westport, Samuelton. So we can go to Samuelton first, right? No, Westport is the other way. No, we'll go to Samuelton first, and then, all right, let's turn the key on. This one is an automatic, so turn the car on. Oh wait, hold on. Gotta put it in park. Now turn the car on. We're gonna go to Samuelton first. Come on. Get out of there. Here we go. Which is this way. And then we'll go to Westport. Because if we go to Westport, then come back to Mrs. Chen, then we'll be able to go back to the hotel from there. All right, Uber driver on the way. Back in the day, it was just called a delivery driver. All right, we are looking for Center Court, which means we're going to be looking for street sign that says Center Court. Is that it? Yeah, Center Court. And we're looking for somebody standing outside. Oh. Center Court. This is 2 Center Court. Oh, over there. There she is. She's off to the left over here. I like the roundabouts. Hopefully they actually fix that so that way that gap's filled in. You know what I mean? All right. I'm coming. Remember the old ding, 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 ding? All right, let's deliver her food. There you go.
Thank you. Here is a tip.
I got a tip. Yay, $1.50. Or whatever it was. I don't know what it was. Tell me in the comments. Drive the car. Reverse. Oh, park and brake. I'm on. Turn. Goodness. Now, this is no iRacing, but I will tell you that, this drives like a... Whoa, baby. All right, we're going to Westport, which is back the way we came. Now, we can... we're going to go back towards the way we came in. So that'll be the easiest way to get there. Now, there is a mini map up there, but it only tells us where crossroads are coming. So if it was a way of GPS, it would be a way of GPS, but there is no GPS telling us where we need to turn. Good Lord. It gets up and goes. But I'm terrible at braking. So now, if you really wanted to make this more realistic, you get rid of the mini map up top. There's some LED flickering in the little mirrors. Those mirrors, I don't know if they're toggleable or not. I need to check that out. All right, I'm gonna drive by Mrs. Chen. Oh, don't hit anything. Again, you can just follow the signs. The signs are pretty self-explanatory. All right, we're going to Midnight Court. We have 2 on Midnight Court. Westport's going to be a right. Oh, no, this is where I did it. I did it because I went right in that ditch right there. Yeah, that's where I did it. There's a dip right there, and I tore off the bottom of my car. I'm bored. Now, I didn't start getting boredom until I started driving for work. All right, so there's those 2. Is it right here? It's over here somewhere, right? Midnight Court. Oh, the little icons do show up on the mini map. This is, but I was looking for the street sign. Wasn't even paying attention to the mini. Oh, there's 1. There's 2 and 5. And there's the other one. All right. Just so you know, I'm gonna leave my car here for a moment. Oh, come on. Here's your food.
Thank you. Here is a tip.
Okay, so we got a $1 tip. Yeah, cheapskate. Just for that. There you go. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Here is a tip.
She gave me $2.50. Cheap. Well, back in the day, nope. Back in the day, $2.50 was probably a decent tip. Now, this game says mid-90s, but I'll tell you, not so much. Uh-oh. Woo! Don't tell Mrs. Chen, and don't tell the homeowner. I'm literally pulling an Austin Powers here. All right, let's go up here and use the roundabout, or I say a roundabout. Let's go up here and use the circle, or not. This thing turns like crap. Here we go. It turns like a stock car does. That makes any sense. Okay, so we came in this way. And we're going to take a right. We're going to head back towards Miss Chen. Let's go see if we got to go turn in the vehicle. So we're going to go do that. And then go from there. Yeah, this is where I waited for the stoplight, and I got hit by the traffic. It was a bus behind me, and it kept shoving me forward. And I was like, "Excuse me, that was not very polite." All right, Samuelton is to the right. Now, I'm sure I could play with the adjustments and the settings to make this better, but not a bad deal. So we're gonna go turn it in to Mrs. Chen, and I think that'll be the episode for this time. If you want to see more of this game, I encourage you to let's not hit the sign. Leave a like for me. P is the HUD. That's cool. I didn't realize that. I accidentally hit that. Let's go through this real quick. Y, T, R. We know what E is. Q is that. W, we know what that is. Let's hold the space. Put the thing on Z. X. No. C is camera view. V is the mirrors. So you can toggle them all on or off. Okay, so V is the mirrors. B is that. N is nothing. M is the mirror. Is this turn signals? No. What are the turn signals? Oh. Up and down arrows are your can be your gear. That's cool. All right, let's put it in park. I wonder what the turn signals are. Let's look. Before we let you go, let's look and see what the turn signals are. Controls. Grab, throw, attach. Grab to rotate. Q is to grab to rotate. Grab to reset rotation, middle mouse button. Driver controls. Action, reset vehicles, backspace. Okay, it's good to know. Toggle analog mode is G. Left to right. Okay. Okay. Lights, okay. Okay. I don't know. There's no turn signals. All right. Doesn't matter. We figured it out. All right, let's go see how much we get paid real quick, and I'll let you go. That'll be the episode. Again, if you like these kinds of life simulator videos, like I do, make sure that you get out and you check out this game. Again, thank you to PlayWay for sending me a copy of the key. Like the video if you like it, and make sure if you want to see more of our content, you subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also check out our live streams at twitch.tv/Signature Esports. You can also find them on Facebook, and you can find us on TikTok, X, all the stuff, all the things that you can ask for. So, Miss Dorothy Chen, I'm glad. Here are the keys back.
See you.
There we go. We got some money. I don't know how much we earned. I didn't look before I did it, but we'll do it. At Little China Restaurant. And there's our car that'll take us back to Samuelton. When I see you next, I will see you at the hotel to begin the next day. We need to get some sleep, and we will see you in the next episode as well. Yeah, be good. As we always say, be good, be safe, be kind. One of the most important factor of life. Thank you again to PlayWay. Check out the link in the description. Find a game that belongs to you. This may not be your forte, but there's always a game out there for you. We'll see you soon.